Welcome to another episode of Terrible Gamers Pod versus Challenge.
Versus challenge number 5, I think.
Yeah.
Shit, I easily could have looked that up before.
5. I know, we just had them up too. I think it was 5. So 5, if not 6. So that'll be a whole nother debate.
I have enjoyed these little sessions, so
Yes.
I'm excited for this one.
Yes. So today's debate is going to be, we're not pitting this versus this. We're gonna be kind of surprised by our picks here, I think. So we are going to do favorite Disney games.
Yes. Disney video game.
Disney video games.
Duh.
Yeah, Disney video games, and it can be on Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Genesis, whatever you choose.
There it is.
Whatever you choose, I'm gonna be right, so it doesn't matter.
We have yet to have a winner of any of
No,
our debates.
we have no winners. There's never a winner with this. Just angry people.
Yeah, we've never
walking
swayed
away.
one another to the other's point of view at all. So,
I will say, I feel like today you are going to probably sway my way.
I'm going to
No,
go for your
No,
dick.
no. Actually, I don't know. I love the Disney games, so I'm excited to see what you're gonna say. So
We'll see.
hopefully you like mine.
We already did our coin flip. I will be going first. I know in the previous episodes we had it,
We're
in
trying
the
to be
thing,
prepared today.
but I won, and I want to make sure that I stay first. So, yeah, we're just going to go with the heads that I called it before.
Save the best for last.
Yeah,
Is that what
well,
we're doing?
we're not doing that because I'm going first.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that how it works?
That's how this
We
works.
can only go up from after you. So
Well, you're just used to going down.
all right. So I need let me set the timer. Do you have your? You have
Oh, yeah.
your
The rules are 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2
Yeah, 2
minutes to
minutes.
argue and then wrap it up. And then 2 minutes for you to argue and then wrap it up. And then any sort of rebuttals is not really organized
It's definitely 2 minutes because I pull
That's
up
what
the
it said.
timer and I have not used my timer since last.
since the last time you had sex.
Yep. No, if that was the case, it'd be 30 seconds. 25 taking my pants off.
Well, yeah,
and-
you did it 4 times, right?
Yeah. You
All
can do
right,
it
so
4
I will be
times?
arguing.
Okay, this is never mind.
I will be arguing that the best
Gonna
Disney,
hide under my Reaper apparel
There you
company.
go.
There you go.
the best Disney video game is none other than Disney's Aladdin.
No. Oh God, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to compete with this one.
It's the best. Here, let me know when the timer starts.
Whenever you're ready. 3, 2, and shit.
Okay, so basically, Aladdin is the best because it is the closest to the movie. It doesn't take a lot of liberties. You are playing as Aladdin. You go through the market. One jump ahead of the hitman. One leap ahead of the SWAT. Like, you start the game off and you are running from the guards. You play through those levels. You go into the Cave of Wonders and you find the rug and you have to fly out when Jafar steals the lamp from you. Like, you play through the game.
And that
You
is not
you
easy.
play the game through the movie.
It's
It
not
is
easy.
Sorry?
That carpet ride is not easy. Sorry.
Yeah, that's like that, but that level itself is an awesome level. The graphics did a good mix between like you're side scrolling, like your classic Super Nintendo platformer, but you also have like cuts from the movie. Like it's not like as good as the movie visuals, but you get the sense that you have achieved something that Aladdin achieved
minute.
in the movie. You are working through some of those visuals as they occurred in the movie. So it's a more engaging game to play. They pull the music in. Like you're listening to Arabian Nights. You have those catchy tunes as you're playing. It came out like when the movie came out, so it struck while the iron was hot. Like it wasn't like, oh hey, remember this movie from 5 years ago? We got a game out. Like no, this is when they started to realize, hey, we could like double tap this and get the money at the theater. We can get the money at the game store, at KB Toys and all those things back in the day.
20 seconds.
It was critically received very well. Didn't matter if you had the Sega or the Super Nintendo version. Everyone loved this game. I believe the Sega version is revered as a little bit better because it had better graphics and things.
Because the
Because the
Sega's
Sega
better.
may have been better. We may have discussed that previously.
2-1.
But you take it as you can. But basically, and wrapping it up here, it was innovative. It worked well to give you a engaging gameplay, great graphics for the time, and you got to be Aladdin for the hour that it took you to play that game.
You beat that game in an hour?
I feel like I did.
I don't think I've ever beaten that
You
game.
couldn't save your game, could you?
I know, no. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, I don't think I ever actually beat the game.
Oh, I know I beat
That's tough.
I know I beat Jafar at the end
No, that's
when you have the snake going.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to.
No, that game was not easy. I loved that game. That game was so much fun.
I didn't have the soundboard up, so I'm done now. Let's take you back to your prep screen. Sorry, you were saying.
No, that game was great. It was tough though. I mean, that was not an easy game.
I definitely beat Aladdin.
I definitely did not.
It's one of the only Disney games I did beat.
But I never really beat games though. I wasn't that good. Like, I'm a terrible gamer.
But
Do you have that? Let me try that again. Let's try it again. Man, I was just like a terrible gamer.
That's what she said.
oh, wrong one.
Man, I was just a terrible gamer.
I
There we go. Okay.
did do it on purpose.
I know. Yeah, that game was so much fun. I loved that game. Aladdin, yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, folks.
That was
You
a
heard it from-
great
you've heard it
game.
from us. Aladdin's
However,
Oh.
but then
You
hold on.
You're gonna lead in here.
I'm gonna lead into it. I'm gonna start the timer when I'm I'll let you know. I'm not gonna cheat. I'm gonna cheat. I'm not gonna cheat. Don't worry.
It seems like you are.
All right, so I'm gonna introduce a game that you probably have not ever played,
That's correct.
and I'm gonna do the best that I can to explain it to those people that have not in a short period of time, while also telling you why it is the best game ever, and that is Disney's Adventures in Magic Kingdom. Starting now. Here we go. Timer going. This game was awesome. You were in Magic Kingdom and Mickey Mouse lost the keys to the kingdom. There were 6 silver keys that you have to find throughout the entire Magic Kingdom. And you go through and you're going through different rides. So Space Mountain, Autotopia, Pirates of the Caribbean, the Haunted Mansion, the Crazy Train by Goofy's Crazy Train or whatever, the Mine Train. And then there was like one other one. I don't know. I forget. Tom Sawyer or some crap like that. But on top of that, you're also going around and talking to people to answer trivia questions about Disney, like Disney trivia questions. So it presents like a new little challenge. So it's almost like you have to play 5 or 6 mini games to find the keys to the kingdom to open up the park for the guests. Because if not, then everyone just kind of is screwed and doesn't get to go. I believe it is the Magic Kingdom in California. It does not seem like it's all kind of in the same area.
Layout.
Yeah, but I have 40 seconds left. But the way that it's the rides that they show, I feel like are more California than they are Florida, because I don't really remember the mine train, like Goofy's mine train thing, from Florida. So it has to be California, Magic Kingdom. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know. Maybe that just ruined it. But I got 10 seconds. It was just a really cool game. A little bit of an adventure type thing where you're walking through the park and you're just able to. I don't know. It was a lot of fun. It was one of those games I always went back to and played over and over again.
Time's up.
Yeah, played over and over again, and it gave a really good challenge no matter how many times you played it.
So that is your argument? So I can hit the button for you?
Yep. I think you missed it.
Nope, that's exactly
No,
the right
you
button.
meant to do the confetti.
The Blackhawks. Da, 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 da.
Little Chelsea dagger.
But it sounds like the way you're explaining it. It sounds like it's Zelda-y. You're going through this world from top down. It looks very squared off, and you're going into the rides, which is like going into those dungeons and looking for the thing. That sounds like Zelda that I played on the, possibly last week's podcast, depending on the timing here.
Yeah.
Or maybe it might have been last month's. But I can see why you liked this game. If it's the way you're describing it, it sounds to me like you're going through the park, which is going through Zelda's world, looking for the Triforce.
Yeah. I mean, I think there is that aspect to it, but I mean, like you have like Space Mountain reminds you of like it looks like Star Wars.
Well, that's my question. What are the rides like? Are you on the ride, or are you just in a room that is the ride?
Well, it depends on the so like the Pirates of the Caribbean one is you are literally like it's a side scroller. It's a normal platformer.
So the ride is a level.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, this looks a little Zelda to me.
Correct.
I'm not
It's
gonna
like,
lie.
it looks like a little poke. So here's like you go up to these guys and they'll ask you trivia questions. I'm gonna jump into Space Mountain if we have a quick minute, if you don't mind. I'm gonna go over here to Space Mountain real quick. There's a silver key on star F, so I have to get to star F.
Okay.
Okay, so that's where I'm going to. Push the controls in that direction. Push A or B around the meter. So you hit A, go up. Whoop. So you gotta be quick with this too. And you.
Right, because Space Mountain's in the dark.
Yep. So you can't see anything. So as soon as that arrow comes up on the screen.
You gotta shift.
Yep. And as soon as something comes up, oh, so.
You took a hit.
Yep. See, I did it 3 times. I wasn't quick enough.
All right, so each ride has its own different little game. All right, so
Yep.
yeah, this is not bad. Not bad at all.
Autotopia is racing. I'm not gonna go into it.
It's the
stupid.
driving thing. I remember that ride.
Yeah.
I went on that with my dad.
That one's kind of dumb.
But
like, let me go to the trivia questions. One of the trivia questions. Okay. You're Mickey's friend TGP, aren't you? If so, you should be able to answer this question. So they're trying to verify that you are Mickey's friend. So they ask you a trivia question that
Roger.
only Mickey or Mickey's friend would know. What does Mary Poppins pull out of her carpet bag? A rocking horse, a hat stand, or the correct answer, an umbrella?
it was a hat stand.
Oh, wait. She pulls out. Doesn't she pull out an umbrella?
She pulls out a hat stand.
Okay, well, then I guess I'm not Mickey's friend, am I?
Well, I would say, did Mary Poppins' carpet match?
Her drapes. I don't know. What is Donald Duck's middle name?
Percy.
Is it?
I have no idea. This is a total guess.
I feel like it's Murgatroyd. It's not Percy.
Well, you must have got the umbrella wrong, or it would have honked at you, right?
It did honk.
Oh, okay. There.
Yeah, so once you get it right, it'll tell you where the next person is.
Oh, so you're just bad at trivia.
Yeah. What is the name of Pinocchio's constant companion? Jiminy Cricket. See? A little ding dong.
Ding.
Yeah, you must be TGP, all right. I think the girl around Space Mountain knows where the key is. So you gotta go through like
back.
So you go through like 5 or 6 questions, or maybe 4. I don't remember.
All right, so it's definitely a fun game, but it is not Aladdin, sir.
It's better. That's why.
It's not. It's different. I will definitely say it's different. But Aladdin is you're jumping into that movie to play. This is a different. It's a whole different like genre to this.
Yeah, you're saving.
This is interesting, but
you're saving what Disney is all about, the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, making money.
Yeah, exactly.
Making sure the park is open to make money.
Exactly. Correct.
I think we wound up with
think
very different games, but
yeah, and I think everyone after you went Aladdin, I really think everyone was thinking I'd be going
Lion King,
King,
which is a very similar
which I decided
success story.
I decided not to do Lion King. I wanted, you can see Haunted Mansion and Pirates of the Caribbean here. I'm just walking around the park right now just to show you. Oh, I can show you the difference, so that way you can see like exactly
the different mini game of it.
Yeah. So how you saw what Space Mountain was, well, this is your normal platformer. So you're just trying to go through and
Do you jump on them or you just avoid?
I think you. Nope. Yep.
Just avoid.
Yep.
You're getting your
You
ass
gotta get
whipped.
these stars too for some reason. I don't really know. I never really beat this one because this one's tough.
Well, what's the not the ship, the place you go to, Tortuga.
Yeah, you gotta get through the whole level. But there's no like, I don't know if you. I'm sure there is like.
We're running long on this one, so.
Anyways, so sorry I got into.
Well, if anything, you've definitely shown our viewers that this game existed, and this would be a fun game to get into.
Yeah, this game's awesome.
I get a definite Zelda feel from this game, so I see why you like it so much.
That's fair. That's fair. I do like Aladdin. No, that's a tough one for
to argue against.
Yeah.
But I see the merits of this one.
That's why I wanted to bring this one in because
I
had a feeling you were gonna go Aladdin.
Well, you're not wrong. You kind of swayed me on this one. I do feel like you made a good case for Adventures in Magic.
Disney's Adventures in Magic Kingdom,
which is not as good as Disney's Aladdin. Gotcha.
Yep. So
thanks
Lion
for
King. So
no, it's true. Thanks for joining us, folks. This was versus challenge. Best Disney video game. Five-ish.
I think we're at 5.
All right, guys.
So, all right, thanks. And everyone, just keep on playing
and keep on drinking
and drinking.
Take care.